Well, be of good cheer, people. We approach the end of these ceremonies. But the President is now supposed to offer thoughts to our graduates. But at this point in the commencement proceedings each year, however, I do feel like the corpse at an Irish wake. You need me to have the party, but you don't expect me to say anything. I have the mic. This will be quick. Class of 2017, I want to lay a mission on you. Now that sounds a little forbidding, I realize, like I may have some heavy lifting in mind, and yes, I do to some extent. But what I have in mind can also be a source of great personal meaning and satisfaction for you, and it can often be fun. So here's the mission. I want you to lead. I want you to lead because I believe compared to the overwhelming mass of the 2017 graduates across the world during this season, you are unusually able to lead, unusually prepared to lead. You got the tickets to do it. And your communities, your states, your nations, indeed the world, needs you to lead so long as it includes making a difference for the better in other people's lives. Now, in my experience, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that really pushes forward in desirable ways is likely to happen unless a live human being, a live human, is willing to step out and lead. Now, just a moment ago, each of you became a newly minted William & Mary alumna or alumnus. And for literally hundreds of years, William & Mary alumni have led, and they have led for the larger good. That's what our tribe does. William & Mary people have led, and they now lead in government, business, law, medicine, the clergy, education, sports, entertainment, the armed forces, countless not-for-profit entities. Sometimes William & Mary people lead from behind the scenes, quietly, without much attention, to achieve goals they believe important. Sometimes they lead from highly visible, powerful posts, steering vast enterprises, and sometimes from all points in between. Why did I just say I believe you have what it takes, the tickets to lead? Well, here's why. William & Mary has prepared you for the mission. 4 quick thoughts about that. First, you've learned not to take assumptions and conclusions at face value. Just because somebody says something or you read something, you know not to take it as given without investigation. You know how to challenge assumptions and conclusions. You know how to examine them to see if there's actually any evidence to support them. You know how to probe them to see if they hold together as a matter of logic and as a matter of common sense. Leadership that rests on erroneous or false assumptions and conclusions is at best feckless and at worst terribly destructive. You know how to avoid that pit. Second, you've developed a breadth of perspective that gives you the enormous comparative advantage of being open to new ideas and being open to perspectives different from your own, of being able to make mid-course corrections if things aren't going well, and of finding the potential in new things. All this is vital for a leader in times of great change and transformation, and those are the times in which you are going to live. Now, William & Mary's red brick paths have taught us that the road ahead is not always smooth, especially during complex, rapidly evolving moments. We're bound to stumble occasionally, particularly when we try to navigate wet bricks in flip-flops or high heels. But to quote the great Einstein, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, You must keep moving, but I digress. Reason number 3 why you're ready to lead. You understand the strength that comes from being able to listen to, learn from, and work with people different than you. From people of races, religions, nation, and countless other characteristics unlike your own. A leader in the 21st century must be able to swim confidently and comfortably amid diversity. 4th, you know how to think rigorously, and you know how to communicate with other people effectively. Rigorous thinking is effective to sound decision-making. Effective communication is how we get crucial information we need to know to lead, and how we persuade people to follow us. Simply making sound decision isn't enough. We got to make our decisions stick. To get other people to embrace them, that takes effective communication. These 4 sets of comparative advantages honed during your time at William & Mary really do, in my judgment, prepare you to lead. And to end this brief homily on an appropriately frisky note, it really is high time for William & Mary to produce another President of the United States. So, for those of you interested in going into politics, and I hope that will be a lot of you, it's really time to get on the stick. Let's get this done. Now it's time for a rousing cheer. We want to end this commencement with a salute to our royal progenitors, King William and Queen Mary, and to the marvelous class of 2017. Without King William and Queen Mary, we wouldn't be here. And if the class of 2017 had not successfully scaled William and Mary's academic heights and emerged with your fur intact, we wouldn't be here either. So we're going to cheer first for King William and Queen Mary, and here's how it's going to work. That side of the hall, when I call for the cheer to William, and we'll say William really loudly 3 times. And I'm going to do it for Mary this side. Now, if you're not sure what side you're on, don't worry about it. You can cheer for both of them or either. And when we get to the cheer for the class of 2017, it'll be 2017, 2017. And in each instance, 3 times. You got that? Doesn't work, we'll do it again. Everyone, a cheer for King William. William, William, William. William is very pleased. And now Mary. Mary, Mary, Mary. Perfect. And now it's time for a cheer to the graduating class, the great class of 2017. Now let's really make this good. To the class of 2017. 27. 27. All right, class.